The incident that changed the course of South Africa's history. 69 victims were shot by apartheid police during an anti-pass protest in this township 56 years ago. Gauteng Premier David Makura says the launch of the anti-racism initiative is inspired by their sacrifice.
I am confident that over the next 3 years, this team will be working with us to really come to grips with how to tackle racism in all its manifestations and not only deal with some part and leave others. To tackle xenophobia with all its underlying sources as well as its underpinnings.
Recent months have seen a flare-up of racial tensions across the country.
You don't have to march, you don't have to walk around with a placard. On the dinner table, somebody throws a racial remark. In your classroom, on the bus, in church, speak out against it. Don't wait for somebody else to speak out against it. When the opportunity arises, speak out against it.
Opposition parties also marked the day. DA leader Musi Maimane attended a memorial service in the same area and laid a wreath at the site.
We dare never forget tragedies such as this one because they remind us more critically that we should dare never live in a country that will violate people's rights, that we need to live in a reconciled society that stands and defends and honors the tribute that so many generations from the past have paid with their lives.
The economic freedom fighters were not to be outdone. The party remembered this day with a commemoration of the 1985 Langa massacre in Uitenhage in the Eastern Cape. On Human Rights Day, the party says there's very little to celebrate.
Commemoration and celebration are different, and we must emphasize more on commemorations because these are days to pause and reflect as a country of what happened in the past and what we do moving forward.
In the same metro, Mayor Danny Jordan joined the families of the victims to pay homage to them. Survivors have urged government to set up a bursary fund for families of victims.
We are engaging with them. There is a process of consultation with the community to establish exactly who the beneficiaries are and to what extent they should benefit.
In Cape Town, two groupings of the PAC gathered at different venues in Langa to commemorate the day. 6 people were killed and more than 20 others injured in the township on this day in 1960 when police opened fire on thousands of Paslo protesters led by Philip Khosana of the PAC. They say despite the sacrifice of many, the lives of ordinary people have not changed.
In the last 22 years, we have not seen the social and economic well-being condition of our people changing. Basically, things have worsened up. Today, the state is bankrupt.
Another group of veterans and speakers gathered in Langa where the massacre took place.
After Sobukwe and the PAC decided to march and hand over the past laws, that we all changed and the political game changed completely, and everything else is history.
Across the country, the call to fight racism has been echoed. In the Northern Cape, young people called on faith leaders to assist. And the leadership of the country is optimistic that this fight can be won if all South Africans join hands. Hasina Gori, SABC News.